One thing Mike Johnson tried to do immediately after this vote was a press conference with Donald Trump where they discussed voting integrity. And by the way, Trump said he's doing a great job.
I know.
Doing a great job. What? No, he isn't doing a great job. You know, Trump fans, you got to call him on this. You can't agree with him just because he is him. It doesn't work. When he's wrong, please call him out. He's wrong on this. Mike Johnson is not doing a good job. So they discussed voting integrity and requiring voters to prove they're citizens before they're allowed to cast a vote in elections.
Wait, is that not already a thing?
Yeah, it should be.
Okay.
But the panel at MSNBC, of course, thinks that's ridiculous.
Now, according to, after, Donald Trump and his insurrection buddy, the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, after they had their meeting, now apparently House Republicans are going to pursue legislation requiring proof of citizenship to vote. My question is, so we're going to show proof to Miss Susie at the polling place? How is Miss Susie going to verify? Are we asking people to bring their papers? This is America. So
Pause it for a sec. Have you heard of a driver's license, dipwad? They're papers. Bring your driver's license to the voting booth. I think that's doable. A state ID card, something.
Who is that?
Show it to them. Yes, they're going to verify. You look at the picture, you look at the name, you look at the person. It's not that hard. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, I can't take it. I just can't take it with these people.
I can't recognize her off the top of the. Let's see, who is that? Anyway,
no idea, but what a moron.
But it's MSNBC. I'm gonna say the odds are that chick would have been totally fine with you having to show your papers during the whole COVID vaccine era in America.
No doubt about it. No doubt.
Don't even give me this.
No doubt. Ugh. And please, it's not important enough to show your ID at the voting booth. Show us your papers.
If there's anywhere
asinine
to show your ID.
That's where you should have to do it. Mm-hmm. If I'm walking around downtown and a cop stops me, they're going to ask for my ID. Can I see your ID? No, you can't. Why? But you're going to have to show it to them. If they stop you on the freeway, they're going to ask for your ID, your driver's license. Show me your papers? Is that what you have to do? If you get pulled over by a police officer? Yeah, that's what you have to do. Well, no minorities have ID. So asinine.
Yeah, you got the rest of this clip here?
Yeah, let's see the rest.
Is this what all of the House Republicans want to lay their chips on? Even the 18 that sit in
yes,
districts
Baldy, that's what we want to lay our chips on.
What strikes me is this is the long tail of a long-time Republican effort to make it harder to vote because they know that some of those requirements, having to show a license, they disproportionately impact communities of color.
No, they don't.
What's interesting to me is they also disproportionately impact older Americans.
They don't.
And that's the part that you would think that Republicans would be more attuned to.
And you got what's his face?
But
Joe Walsh.
I think the bigger, broader,
stop it for a sec. Joe Walsh, supposed Republican. He was in the Congress for I don't know how many years as a supposed conservative. Now he's nodding his head. Yep. They shouldn't have to show their ID at the voting booth.
Yeah, and you got Michael Steele.
Oh my God, Michael Steele,
Republican chairman sitting there.
Oh my gosh!
I swear.
And you guys can't dispute this? Come on! Again. 80% of minorities are in favor of voter ID when they vote. 80%. 80% of minorities don't agree on anything else that I know of.
Yeah, and that's actually disturbing that 20% of Americans are apparently okay with not showing an ID.
I know. Like there shouldn't be any hang up. There shouldn't be any prerequisite to vote. You should be able to show up and have no proof of ID and just go ahead and vote. Yeah, I'm Bob Stevens. Oh, okay, go ahead and vote. Bob, And then you can show up 15 minutes later at some other polling booth. Hi, I'm Steve Arnoldson. Okay, Steve, go ahead and vote. Okay. You show up 20 minutes later at another polling place. Hi, I'm Mike Stevenson Bergenson. Hi, Mike. Go ahead and vote. What are you supposed? How can you not have to prove who you are?
It's too much to ask.
You match the name and the face. It's not tough. Yes, Mrs. Simonson can do it. The 80-year-old sitting there checking you out as you walk in, she can handle it. Otherwise, she wouldn't be there. It's not that difficult. It really isn't. And minorities have ID. They use it all over the place. Do they ever fly? Do we not allow minorities to fly? If I have to show it at Delta Airlines, I should have to show it to vote. I can't.
That is Simone D. Sanders, by the way.
Simone D. Sanders. Wow, is she brilliant? No. Is she ever brilliant? Did we finish? We didn't finish with
No, I think we got to hear from Walsh, right?
There. So let's see what Walsh says. Jeez.
Strategically.
But I think the bigger, broader, scarier point, Alicia, is this is all to breed distrust in our election process.
I think the bigger, broader, scarier issue here, Alicia. When did he become such a pansy? That's amazing. Wow. Joe Walsh. Phew. Really bad. Really bad. Just like Joe Scarborough. Everybody who leaves Congress, I guess, and goes to MSNBC just assimilates into the liberal mindset there. But here's a reminder of how Democrats looked at things like voting machines before the 2020 election.
Also, I actually held a demonstration for my colleagues here at the Capitol, where we brought in folks who, before our eyes, hacked election machines. Those that are being used in many states, but are not state of the art from our perspective.
We're very concerned because there's only 3 companies. You could easily hack into them. It makes it seem like all these states are doing different things, but in fact, 3 companies are controlling that.
43% of American voters use voting machines that researchers have found have serious security flaws, including backdoors. These companies are accountable to no one. They won't answer basic questions about their cybersecurity practices, and the biggest companies won't answer any questions at all. 5 states have no paper trail, and that means there is no way to prove the numbers the voting machines put out are legitimate. So much for cybersecurity 101.
So wait, what are you laughing about over there?
I don't know. Jeez, I'm just saying. So much for cybersecurity. Can I just say that?
I don't get it.
So much for cybersecurity. That's all I'm saying, Chief.
Now give me a.
What are you saying over there?
Give me a suffer and succotash.
Suffer and succotash. Cybersecurity. But so much for it.
I know Ron Wyden's got a very memorable voice, but can we just pay attention just for a moment that you had top Democrats?
Yes, please, let's just pay attention to this
Ron
for
Wyden,
half a second.
Amy Klobuchar.
Yeah.
And I don't know, have you heard of the chick named Kamala Harris? All saying, don't trust voting machines. They're not to be trusted. There's no trail, no paper trail. Multiple states have these. They're bad news.
Right. And there's only 3 companies doing it.
Oh, my word. How quickly they forget when it's something that benefits them.
If they said that today, they'd be sued by Dominion and they'd lose everything they own. My gosh.
Yep. Good
That's
stuff.
Really scary.
Wait, again, I don't know what's happening there.
I don't either.
What is that?
Suffer and succotash. Cybersecurity.
Yeah, that's right. You got it. Oh, what a world, man.
I shouldn't make fun of Ron Wyden because cybersecurity is important, isn't it?
I will say it's disappointing that Ron Wyden doesn't have an S in his name.
It is.
Really,
it's too bad.
Really kind of dampens the fun.
Yeah.